Yo, what's up guys? Shaky. So guys, thank you so much for the positive feedback on the last video, How to Fight Warrior. It looks like you guys really like this series, and I really like it too because I'm going to be able to learn a lot of stuff that I probably don't know about a lot of classes, and it's going to make me that much of a better player, but also it's going to help the community understand every class a little bit more, and then we can probably at the very end of it just see like what classes are imbalanced and what the real deal is. Now, Sorceress is a very controversial class. Even myself, I thought that like 2 weeks ago, this class was busted and unhittable, and then I started to figure out like, hey, some of these skills are actually really unprotected. Started to do that, then I was able to kill Sorcs. But today was an even bigger eye-opener for me because, I mean, you guys are gonna see, okay? There's so much to talk about with this class, and then I've also got some duels later on in the video. These are going to be all of her unsafe abilities. Now, as you can see, she has a lot of unsafe abilities in Awakening, okay? The first skill is going to be Dead Hunt. Now, Dead Hunt looks like this. It's one of their damage abilities. Obviously, you can see it's totally unsafe. The next skill we have is Grim Reaper's Judgment. Now, as you can see, she'll do a charge up ability. Now, during the charge, she is actually protected. She has super armor. However, when she does the whole attack into the CC, that is unprotected. So the charge ability is super armor, and the second half of it where she's attacking is completely unprotected. The next skill we have is Violation. This skill is actually used quite often. It's one of her most used damage abilities. It is unsafe. The next skill here we have is Turn Back Slash, another DPS ability, also unsafe. Blades of Darkness is an ability used quite often as well. As you can see, this is often called Fidget Spinner, and sometimes they'll use this ability to get the edge on you as it is a CC. However, it is unprotected, so you guys got to be wary of this. This is a skill you can completely punish if they try to cast it. Now we have Flow Requiem. Now this is the one where they go invisible, okay? Now, something that I found out today is she's only in an iframe when she's invisible. So when she appears to do her CC, that is actually unprotected. You can punish this. So it's only an iframe during invisibility, and during the actual attack animation, it is unprotected. The next skill we have Soul Harvest, and again, unprotected. We have Rushing Crow. She can also cast this in pre-awakening, and she can also do an awakening, unprotected. Cry of Darkness, that's the other fidget spinner skill. I think that's the one that has the CC on it. Yeah, that's the one that probably has it. It's unprotected as well. Alright guys, let's get more into her protected skills. We have here as her two forward guards. Carson's Protection, forward guard ability. And then we have Vile Plan, which is also a forward guard ability. It's a follow-up from Protection. Now she has two super armors. She has Grim Reaper's Judgment, which like we said is only a super armor on the casting animation or during the charge up. Her other super armor is Carson's Nightmare. Now the beginning of her skill where she's trying to cast the animation, that is completely unprotected. However, during the execution frame, she is completely safe during this skill. And finally, we have her iframes. Her only iframe in Awakening is Nightmare. Now, as you can see here, she goes invisible, and she's only in an iframe while invisible. So when she appears to do her attacking animation for the CC, right here, when she appears, she's actually unsafe. You can punish her during this. Alright, now we have to get into some of the pre-awakening skills. Now, literally pretty much everything in pre-awakening is unprotected. So, Shadow Eruption, Bloody Calamity, Rushing Crow, Absolute Darkness, Scattering Shadow, Signs of Agony, Dream of Doom. Literally everything is unprotected here. And if you look here, Darkness Released is one. Unprotected, where she pushes her enemy backwards. We have Dark Backstep. It's rarely used. They use it sometimes to put some distance, also unprotected. We have Midnight Stinger, again unprotected. And then we have Black Wave, one of their AoE abilities. Not used quite often, but it is also unprotected. And then of course we have the imminent Dream of Doom. Now she has two Dream of Dooms. She has one where she floats up in the air and flies around. That's unsafe. And then she has a version where she can instantly cast Dream of Doom. This is one of her ranged abilities, which will actually do a lot of damage. It's a knockdown, however, it is unprotected. So if you see it coming, you can trade a ranged ability with it and punish this pretty hard. Alright, now we're going to be going into more of our protected abilities in Pre-Awakening. We have Dark Flame, which is a forward guard. It's not used too often, but I do know some Sorcs that use it. She only has one super armor, which is Storming Crow, which is a follow-up after her Iframe chases. Now, this skill is also a bound, so she has a super armor bound, which is a pretty good tool to have. Now for Iframes, obviously we have Night Crow, where she's just dashing around, only uses stamina. And then she also has a Shard Absorption, which is called Crow Food. She can instantly do it again, basically after a Night Crow. And now of course we have our Ray-Bans. So the popular one is going to be Shadow Ignition. It is unprotected. Looks like this. Her Crow's Nightmare is unprotected. So not really a popular Ray-Ban, but that's what it looks like. We have Engulfing Shadow, which is one of the more popular Ray-Bans that they use. It's protected. It has a super armor. And then her other one is Abyssal Flow, which is a forward guard. Some Sorcs use this, not a lot though. So to conclude, guys, is Sorc OP? The answer to that is no. She's actually quite unprotected. She's basically an opportunist class. She has a lot of good iframes on her mobility skills, but when it comes to actually dishing out the attack, she's actually really unsafe and doesn't have enough protection. Unlike a lot of classes, a lot of other classes actually have a lot of super armor non-CC skills when they're dishing out damage, whilst Sorc does not. She actually doesn't have enough protection during her DPS that just don't have CCs, which is quite surprising. So why are people complaining about Sorc? I mean, even I was complaining about Sorc, so what's the deal? The main thing is that if you don't know how to fight this class and you don't understand, she can actually seem quite overpowered. However, that is not the case. So the way you want to deal with Sorc is you want to completely ignore her mobility. You have to respect the fact that she is a very slippery class, lots of iframes when she's moving around, so you're never going to hit her. However, when she wants to attack you, she has to make a risk almost 9 times out of 10. So basically, stop attacking her when she's moving and only attack her when she wants to attack you. That's how you want to fight a Sorc, basically. And just looking at this list, if you can figure out all the gaps in the iframes, you're going to actually be performing a lot better against Sorcs. Now, I have some duels I did against a Sorc here. He actually streams as well, so make sure you guys go check him out sometime. But some other good Sorcs you guys can watch is you can watch Messiahs, you can watch Assassin. I don't think he streams though, but you can watch Incapacitate. He's a fellow YouTuber, really good Sorc. And then some in-game Sorc you can probably find is probably Frubles. Those are probably the best Sorcs that I fought and just know. And with this Sorc that I fought, knowing all these gaps, you can actually see in the fights that I'm playing against Sorc completely differently, because now I actually understand how she works. So before, like these last 2 weeks, I've only been fighting her and only attacking certain skills I knew that were unsafe. But now that I know that so many skills are unsafe, I'm completely just trading with her whenever she wants to attack. So respect the mobility and trade your safe skills against her, all of her attacks, and you're gonna see that you'll be punishing her. So again, the main way to fight Sorc, keep your distance and only attack her when she wants to attack, and you're gonna land a lot of CCs. Alright guys, so here we go. Here goes some duels, boys. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm still learning the terminology for Sorc, but I did my best. Game plan is just pretty much stay away. She does Dream of Doom right there. I punished it with my bow, got a full combo, and she paid pretty hard for that. So as you can see, giant opening. She almost died, but at this point I know she's really low, so I'm trying to time my attacks when she appears. And I timed it below the belt, which got her. Alright, so the game plan is I'm just doing the same thing, backing up, only attacking when she wants to attack. She starts to come in, does the violation, which is unsafe. She got punished. Do a full combo. Try to debuff her, but I missed the debuff. She got up too quickly. I go really aggressive and I punish her dark backstep. Full combo. Okay, so again, still the same game plan. Doing some trades right here. I'm just being patient. I'm waiting for her to attack. I'm respecting the iframes. Coming in. Do some trades. Try to go for a punish there. I missed it. I see she's loading up Grim Reaper's Judgment. I missed the opportunity and I got punished really bad. So as you can see, Sorc is a pretty good bait class. Again, I try to punish Judgment again, miss the opportunity, and I get blown up really bad for it. Now things get really interesting. I'm starting to adapt. So we're just waiting here, going over some more trades, being patient, and I get a really clean back attack on her right about here. Boom with the Rising Storm, full Crush Crusher combo into backflow, dash slash. She gets up. I time my Rising Storm as she's about to do a skill. Same idea, just really trying to respect the iframes like I said, and here we go. She's about to do a Grim Reaper's Judgment. I get the punish finally, so we're getting used to it. Do a full combo, didn't finish her off, so just resetting the fight, trying to chip her down with the bow right now. And again, we're just going to wait for her to keep iframing. At this point, I assume she's out of stamina, so I just went really aggressive on her. And I got a really good forward and back attack cross up on her, and she just got demolished right here. At this point, just trying to focus on hitting her as much as possible every single time she's standing. So we're going in with the trades. I see she's about to load up on the Grim Reaper's Judgment and try to punish it. Missed the punish, but I was safe, did a Dragon Bite. At this point she's doing Nightmare. I try to punish it, missed the punish on Nightmare. More teleports, just trying to respect the iframes, backing it up. Another Grim Reapers, missed the opportunity again, so I lingered my S to be safe. And this time I punished Violation with the full combo. And here goes the last fight. At this point she's really feeling the pressure because I'm able to really capitalize on the Sorc. So right here, Grim Reaper Judgment, I failed the punish. She came in the full combo, just barely escaping. So now I'm just trying to back it up, heal up, get some stamina. And now comes the real fight. So now she's going to come in. I punish Violation, do a full combo, debuffed her because I knew I wasn't going to finish. Backed it up. And now I'm just fishing for the time she stops iframing. So I'm looking for her to stop moving after their teleports. And in between a teleport, I'm looking for a stun. Come up with a Fire Angel as soon as she does that. And here it comes. Fire Angel into the Violation again. Punished. And so that should conclude how to fight Sorc. So hopefully my duels helped you guys out. This has been a big eye-opener for me, as it should be for a lot of people. Now you guys know that Sorc is actually really unprotected, so all you have to do is just attack them during their skills and you're fine, but respect the mobility. That's all you gotta do. If you can master that, you're gonna be really good. And then when you get really advanced, learn how to punish Nightmare in between the invisibilities, and you're gonna be able to really dumpster a Sorc. But I think that's it for this video. Tomorrow we will be releasing how to fight Rangers, so make sure you guys subscribe to me if you want to see that video for tomorrow, and follow me on Twitter and join the community Discord to stay connected so you guys know exactly when these videos come out. And I should be streaming tonight. Tonight will be like the last life skilling stream most likely, and I'll be back to grinding. So if you guys want to come hang out for that, do come hang out. I should be streaming tonight. Peace.